Oh, yes. Oh, I'm back. Oh, the stench of y'all's farts, baby.
They don't smell.
You don't stink. Mason's
Let's go, baby. Hey. What's up, you baby? How we feeling?
Oh my goodness. Where you been, man? Golly.
Trenches.
He's been in the trenches.
Fighting
the good fight.
Fighting the good fight, yeah. Good one, for sure. This is weird. This is just so weird. I've never been up here.
Yeah, you never been?
Everyone, this is just me like, embracing this moment at this table. I texted Jace earlier, and I was like, do I get to sit at, in quotation, the table? He's like, oh, yeah.
The table, baby.
What he mainly said was, are my opinions going to matter now?
Can I speak my voice?
Not in auto-tune?
They always matter.
No, you're an auto-tune, by the way. No, I'm kidding.
That'd be so funny.
I just don't tell
I
you.
watch it next week, and I'm like,
damn
God.
You try to tell a super serious story. It's like T-Pain doing spoken word.
All right, Mace.
Yeah.
So you had, for sure, expectations for going out to this yonder land.
It did indeed.
How have they either lived up to or shattered those expectations in which you had previously?
That's a good one. I too am
So, I would say a couple things have changed since I went to college. I start wearing a belt and underwear now. I don't commando it anymore. I'm a grown boy.
It's cold as fuck.
Yeah, that's why. No. But seriously, I went in. I didn't know a soul, dude. Like I didn't know anybody there. So that was like the scariest part was just not knowing anybody.
Yeah.
And then I got there, and I think I just had like a clarity. I was like, dude, like I don't have jack shit to lose. Like I don't have anything to lose. Like literally, this is like. People fuck with me, they fuck with me, they don't. Like, that's just how it is. There's 35,000 people here. Like, I'll find my people. It's, like, not that deep. Yeah. And so I think once I realized that, I was like, okay. I had expectation. I think one of the things I was, like, expecting about Boulder was everybody was going to be, like, super outdoorsy and, like, really, like, with it. And, like, but that's not the case at all. Like,
really?
There's definitely, like, a big group of people, like, that are all outdoorsy, granola, Cliff Bar fucks.
Yeah.
Which are I have a ton of homies like that, like really cool people.
Yeah.
But it's not like everyone. That's what I think I was expecting. Everyone was going to be really like.
Yeah, I could see that.
And then I actually was having this discussion with my parents earlier tonight. I think one of the things too, I wasn't ready to be around the sheer amount of money I'm around.
Oh really? People are just loaded up.
I have a friend whose family is I have a friend and her dad is like one of the executives at Goldman Sachs.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So,
I have a friend also, his family owns an island in Greece. I can keep going, and like it's not even like
So they have cool Subarus.
they've got the camper.
they don't have a 2014 Subaru Crosstrek XV.
Yeah.
Nah, dude, it's like that was a big wake up call because I've never been around that.
Yeah.
Like I'll be honest, like I'm very lucky with where I've come from and the upbringing I've had, but I've never been around the sheer amount of money that is there.
Yeah. You got kids just driving like brand new BMWs, Mercedes.
Yeah, straight Beamer, Tesla's everywhere. Tesla's all over.
Huh.
And I mean, like it's just that was interesting because it's cool. Like I'll have a night with like a group of people and we just have a great night. Like we rip it, we have so fun, and then like I find out like later, I'm like, oh my god, like that kid I was with is like is loaded. And like there's people that like I've interacted with that like you can't tell at all, which is really cool that you can't tell, and like it doesn't show in their personality. But then there's other people that I've been around and I'm just like immediately I'm like,
well, it's good though because when you go to college like that, you're all going through the same thing. everyone's like, oh shit, like I don't know anyone here.
Yeah.
So no matter where you really come from, it's all level.
Yeah, it's an even playing field other than transportation to get to that field.
Exactly. Exactly. Nobody's going to the parking lot, really. Especially your first year, everyone just stays kind of localized, I feel like.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
So, I think that was one of my by far biggest wake up calls, and like I just wasn't ready for like. And I mean that's not everyone at all, but the point is like I was lucky I got in-state tuition, but if you're majority kid, like that was just because military. Like I got lucky with that.
Yeah.
Everything else, like if you're an out of state student, you have to come from money because it like out of state for Boulder is like insane. So it's just that's probably my biggest thing for sure. But it's cool.
Also, as far as expectations go, you were probably expecting to be replaced when you went off to college.
Oh yeah, I was.
We have yet to do that.
Every Friday I was clicking. Every Friday I was clicking refresh.
Let's see.
I was trying to see. I was like, when are they uploading? When's that new piece of shit gonna pop on?
We have
Fucking-
0 pieces of shit. None even in line.
You're
for the crapper.
You're irreplaceable. Irreplace Mace.
I know you guys missed me.
Unfortunately, so far irreplaceable.
We're starting a new series called Replacing Mason.
Every week we're just trying to find someone to replace me.
I will say I don't think we've made one effort though.
Yeah.
But just stick with no.
Yeah.
Just stick with you made no effort.
Yeah, no effort. No effort.
I know our wonderful twice a week family dislikes the only center shot though. It's the only problem.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sorry guys.
Not up close and personal.
That was my fault.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Especially this .5 we got them on right now.
The wide angle. They're shooting a
I'm worried if they
Might
can
as
even
well
hear
pop
us.
some VR goggles on.
They're
late
so
ni-
far away.
It's like a late 90s skate video.
We should put like a fisheye reporter around it.
Uh-huh. Well, all right. So
How much for you to edit this episode?
Well, you know what's funny? Whenever you texted me earlier, I was like, well, I ended up texting you if I was bringing, like, if I was going to set up the table,
was your
mostly to
wondering.
figure out if I am shooting tonight, too. I was like, do they, like, need
Well,
me
you
to
wouldn't
bring
do that,
gear or
dude.
anything?
no, you're
Because I was about to. Well, actually,
yeah.
none of it's here. Never mind. I forgot about that part.
drive back to Boulder.
Go quickly and get it. Shit, we got a pod tonight.
we weren't thinking that. It was time for you to sit at the table.
That's right. Big. It's like Thanksgiving when you get to finally sit at the adult table.
Yeah.
It's a
Right?
good metaphor.
When is that? I mean,
Dude.
I'm sure it varies per family.
Yeah.
When you get to the age you can sit
When
at
you
the
get
table.
to the table.
Well, we do it. We've always sat at the table for the most part, except
Yeah.
when we're really younger. But we do it where we have a box, not a box, like a bowl of numbers, and we pull the number, and that's our seat.
Oh,
at
that's
the dinner table.
That's
A
genius.
lottery system?
It's literally a lottery in terms of where you sit at the table for Thanksgiving.
That's genius.
It's kinda sick.
I've never heard of that.
interesting.
I like
I got the head of the table a couple years ago, and I was like, "You
Yep.
peasants,
Yeah, peasants.
you peasants."
I
Pass the gravy. That's awesome.
I need more brandy.
That is genius. That's really cool.
It is.
So I had like a smaller family situation because we like moved to Florida. And
Yeah.
everyone's still in Oregon and stuff. So it was just
right.
you know, usually maximum 3 people, being me and my parents. I was usually at the table.
Yeah.
That would have been a little weird.
we have a picnic.
They
You go
set
sit
up-
in there.
They set up a desk for me, like 15 feet from the dinner table, like 9-person table. But I know that's a thing because I've been at Thanksgivings at relatives' places and stuff, and it's always the kids
Yeah.
sitting at a different table.
See, we always did the big Thanksgiving at my Uncle Dominic's house, and there was a bunch of cousins I had, and then I was at the kids table until like probably like 11th grade, dude.
Oh,
Yeah.
see, too long.
Too long. man.
Lottery.
Lottery.
Yeah, I would have
Needed
much
a
preferred the
lottery.
lottery. Yeah. And it was like the main big table, and then it was like literally like a setup table, like up to the side, and there was like 7 of us, like me and my cousins, just like god damn.
Are your cousins like close in age? Are you guys close in age, or
It spans like probably like 10 years, I would say.
it's gonna be like that'd suck? You're like
And
sitting
you were
at the-
by far the oldest.
Yeah. But then I was just
You'd rather be making up conversations with an about to die
Yeah, I'm
great aunt
yeah, yelling
and
across
manage
the room.
these kids from bothering the big table.
I'm like, I'm in a political argument, shouting across the room with one of my uncles. Little kids right next to me. Shut up! I don't care about.
Back to the juice box.
Yeah. Jeez, dude. So there was the shooting in Colorado Springs. Did you hear about that?
Oh yeah, I just heard about that because I think
what-
that was the day I was traveling. back
Okay.
here.
I was worried.
Colorado Springs is like an hour and a half from us. So
Yeah, and I was worried about you because it was in a gay club. So I was like, damn. Dude.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm kind of bummed because now they have it like tapered off, and like that was like my go-to
Yeah.
spot. So
And not because we think you're gay, just because that's where the drugs are.
Yeah, dude. No, that shit was gnarly though.
yeah, no, I didn't even know the full details about it.
Yeah,
but
I
I heard
didn't
about
know.
it.
I didn't know about
We had like beginning of the year, we had like 3 active shooters like around our campus at night. And they were like it was like gang related, but there's no gangs in Boulder. It was like, but it was something like some beef or whatever.
Interesting.
And they were like, but they made it this whole big ordeal, and it was the funniest thing because like all
Yeah.
the chicks were like, "Oh my god, like guys, bear down." Like,
Can I come over?
I had like, "Is everyone okay?" I'm like, "There's 35,000 of us. I think we're all good." I think your
But,
friend
like,
group
but
isn't.
like, walk me home.
Yeah. I've got
I
an
got you.
AR-15 in my dorm. Chill. Gosh. So, one of the things you weren't expecting was being around that much money. What's another thing? Because I know you probably had all these ideas and expectations going to college, but then there's always things that come out of left field, like you're, being around so much money. What's another thing that kind of came out of left field of like something that what's something that you like that you there was no way of you knowing beforehand that you were gonna see that or deal with that?
Just like it's hard to even explain. I feel like just the vibe, dude. Like literally just the vibe of it.
Yeah.
Like I mean, I love this town, dude. This is where I was pretty much born and raised. Like I love this coast and everything, but like just the certain vibe of Boulder is just like it's just what it was perfect for me. Like
cool.
and I was hesitant at first just because it's a new place. It was such a big I haven't moved in such a long time, and I just think that was weird. And then once I got there and I really figured out the vibe, dude, even just like the music and like just like everything about it. There's just like, I love that town.
lot of live music.
So much live music. I've gone to Red Rocks now like 3 times.
Hell yeah.
I've gone to a handful of other shows. There's just like, I mean, like at this generation, like EDM and house is so big. EDM and house is everywhere there, dude. Like, and that's
cool.
just like such a cool like thing to be around. And like, there's just like the certain vibe of things. Like, there's things that I wouldn't get if I stayed in the South somewhere.
Yeah.
Compared to there, and even just some of the people. I think the people are really cool and interesting there.
That's
like
cool.
I found that there, and this is probably most college towns, but Boulder's like a really creative town. It's just known for being like breeding a lot of creative people, and like there's just like this vibe that everyone has their thing, which is dope. Like everyone is passionate about something for the most part. Like you just can tell like everyone has their thing, and they like, and it's like everyone respects it. No one's like, there's no judgment. And I think that was one of the things I wasn't, you go to high school and whatever, and you're like, you're stuck with these people. You fuck up, you're like, oh, no, I got a bad rap. Oops. Like, you fuck up in college, you're like, oh, well, I just ghost her.
Yeah.
You know what I'm just saying, like, it's like, that sounded so bad. That sounded so bad. That was a joke.
Hey, sound the alarm.
No, I'm kidding, but like,
I think it's
It's
important to pull experiences from ancestral generational families of those in which those families have never owned slaves. So it's good to go up north every once in a while.
That's a good point.
It's like drinking out of a fresh spring.
Untainted waters.
It's untainted waters. It's good to meet those people.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah, it's great. It definitely is. It's just like, everyone's kind of got their thing, and no one's like real. Everyone just kind of respects it. And there's like that's cool.
Yeah.
And you don't have to worry about any. Like it's just like you have people you vibe with, and like I said earlier, you vibe with people or you don't.
Yeah.
And if you don't, it's not the end of the world. Where it used to feel like, just the younger you are, you're like, oh, these are the people I know. This is what I'm stuck with. Now it's just like you're going to meet people. I don't know why I was so scared going to college. I was like, I'm gonna make no friends. I was like, I'm not gonna have friends. I still don't have friends. No,
I left my dorm.
Yeah, you guys thought I was pledging a frat.
He made up a whole frat.
Yeah. So what is it? What is this frat that you're pledging?
PKS, Phi Kappa Sigma.
Phi Kappa Sigma.
Okay.
What's their thing? Because I know like some of them are like true gentlemen, and then other ones are like blah 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 blah.
Oh, so since we're like a new one, we get to make it up.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So you get to help make it?
Since we're like the rebirth of the old SIG app at our campus, we get to like make up our new one.
Oh, that's cool.
Which is kind of sick. So once we're initiated next week, we get to
like have a little bit of a say.
We get to have like we all get to come together and like try to come up with one word on it. So
that sounds pretty pro-life.
That's yeah. That's pretty sick. Do you have anything knocking around in the cranium for what you think it could be?
Oh, no, not really. I haven't really thought on it.
Yeah.
I don't feel like that's my, like, say.
Yeah.
I don't really feel like I have any good ideas for that.
That's true.
Really
Is there so what's the president like?
Oh, he's the coolest guy. He's a really nice guy.
Yeah.
Good old Schultze. He's a really cool guy. He just is like.
We're going to send this to them, by the way, afterwards. So just, no, I can't.
It's gonna pop up on one of their feeds somehow.
Yeah, the algorithm. Just
my little face is gonna be like,
well, good thing you like him.
Oh yeah. I just talk so much shit. They're like, God, we should have dropped them.
This fucking guy.
No, yeah, it's definitely a good group of people for sure. I'm very happy with it. Everyone's super sick.
Hell yeah.
There's just like some dudes that rip skiing and boarding, so that's cool. I got a couple guys, older guys that like were already like planning to make a ski edit and full like video.
There you go.
And yeah.
Do you feel like settled in there now? Like when you come back here, does this not really feel like home anymore? That feels more like home. That's good.
Yeah, 100%. I didn't get homesick once.
That's good.
I never got homesick just because I was just
fucked up.
No, it's good for
It's
him.
fucked up. Yeah, good for you, dude.
I'm fucking stoked for you, dude.
Yeah, it's great.
I miss this place dearly. No, I think I just was like I was so at a point where I was ready for a change that I just was like, let's run it, baby. And so like once I got there and it was just this whole new vibe, and then I got adjusted to it. Like I didn't get homesick in the sense that I was like, I need to be back home to function. Like I missed home. I missed people.
Yeah.
Not necessarily you
No,
guys, but
No, dude, that's great that you didn't have those feelings because that means you're not a fucking psychopath.
Yeah.
Exactly. Spot on. It sounded personal.
That's good.
No.
Dude, you stayed slender. You didn't gain the freshman 15 like everyone does, so that's good.
Yeah. I was thinking about that actually today.
You did. I was expecting you to
Because I have never been on it. I don't have a scale. I don't weigh myself. So I just kind of been like winging it. And then I like got home and I was like, oh, like I lost weight.
Oh, you did? You lost?
Like, not a lot, but I lost like a couple pounds.
Interesting.
And I think it's just.
There is a proper freshman 15 to gain.
Yeah, I do need to hit the gym. I should do that.
What's the
I was doing it for a little bit. I was getting more into it.
What's their gym situation like over there?
It's so sick.
It's got to be insane.
It's probably insane. Yeah.
Dude, oh my god. Poof, bro. It's like I sent you a video I think actually early on, like right when I got there I sent you a video. It's a sick. So we have it's like multiple stories, but we have like one of the floors is like probably 5 basketball courts, and the side of it is just completely glass and it has a full view of the mountains. So you're just hooping and you're like looking at the mountains. And then there's like multiple weight rooms. There's even like martial arts like studios and stuff,
that's cool.
dance studios. They have all it's really cool. They really make it easy for you to Like,
Find
I mean, it's
something.
such a like exercise and like healthy, friendly area.
Yeah.
Like, that's very.
If I send you the 69 foreplay, will you run it?
Yes, I will. I will start that. I'll start that
You
next.
will?
I'll start that next semester. I will start that next semester because I will have free time because I'll be done with that pledging shit, and when I get back, it's finals, so I'm gonna be cranking out.
There's got to be some gym bros in your frat, right?
Oh, there 100% are. Actually, one of my like closest guy friends that's a year older. He's like, most of them are avid. Most of them are avid. Actually, one thing that we do have for pledging, we have to have 15 guys in the gym every day. Every day we have to have 15 kids go to the gym, and we have to send a photo.
That is beautiful.
We have to send a photo of us in the gym working out, and they prefer us to be with another guy in our pledge class because it's like, oh, you're bonding together, you're working out, you're pushing each other, which like sounds so douchey, but like
No.
it's cool. It's actually cool.
It's my fucking job.
I didn't mean it like that. No. No, the aspect
This
of
one
being,
guy's a fucking real estate agent. He's a bitch.
I didn't mean it like that.
No,
I meant the
I
aspect
totally
of,
know.
you know, being.
I shit on it too. But listen,
I will run it next semester. Sorry, next semester I'll run it.
tell me the dates, and we're gonna keep up with your progress on this. I will be your trainer, your programmer, completely for free. I have a program written. It's a 69 foreplay. Your beginner gains will be ridiculous.
See,
You
that's
have
what
to
everyone
send-
keeps
you're gonna
telling
have-
me.
No, if you do,
You're gonna have to send a pick a week to me, and you're gonna run this
Naked?
bitch for 8 weeks. If
Banana
you,
hammock.
If you properly edit it,
if you do the
it
whole,
would be best case scenario. No one sends in pics with a blurred dick. That'd be really good.
That would be really funny.
That would be really good. But yeah, so you'll run it for 8 weeks. You'll send a pic every single week, but take a pic every day,
Yeah.
and then we'll run it on the pod for everyone to see. You're incredible. I'm telling you, bro. In those 8 weeks, you will put on 8 pounds of just straight gains,
Really?
and you're gonna shit your pants at the end of it. Yeah.
I'll
And it's
probably
only
actually,
8 weeks,
I'll probably run it with one of the guys.
and it's only 4 days a week.
I'll probably
should.
run it with
They
one.
would
I'll run it
love
with
it.
one of the guys. 100%.
You and one other guy is allowed to have it for free. Then I'm gonna need.
Yeah, you gotta start marketing that.
Six-
Have you been
60
like running that like with people like they like buy it to do it?
The 69 foreplay is advanced. Okay. I currently
it's an advanced.
I currently don't have any clients that are able to. But with proper coaching within your athletic abilities, I know that I could take you through it properly, even remote.
Yeah.
You're a young.
If you
buck.
do it, he's right. You're gonna look insane, because of how slender you already are.
Fuck you saying?
You're gonna have to.
No, I'm aware.
You're gonna have to be hitting the. What do they call your chow hall? What do y'all call it?
C4C
You're gonna-
Center for Community.
You're gonna be hitting C4C on about 4 or 5 times a day. Crucial.
Be going through the meal swipes. Damn.
Oh, that's right. They do the swipes.
Yeah, we do.
Buy an extra backpack and
I'll
start.
send you the macros you need. You don't have to do anything. Except
So is it-
I do all the thinking for you. You just do.
You guys have been
It's
behind the
literally-
operation.
It's an hour and a half, 4 days a week.
Are you is it diet based too? Like, do you have like a diet plan? With
I'm not gonna be like, you got to go carnivore or whatever. But I'm gonna send you your macros. So,
Okay.
meaning how much protein you need to get in grams, how much fat, and how many carbs.
Because that's something like I just don't do enough of is like actually tracking what I eat.
Yeah.
Mostly because I'm just young and I feel like I'm just like it's just
not-
like it doesn't affect
Dude,
me
if
as
you're
well.
if you're not lifting like towards a goal, I barely do it, and I'm literally a personal trainer, and all
Yeah.
I do is you know what I'm saying, and I hate doing it. So if you're just like eating,
Yeah.
Yeah.
fuck that,
Yeah.
you know. But when you get into it, dude, even after the first week, you'll be stoked to like track your
Really?
shit.
I actually had I had this discussion with one of my homies that goes to school elsewhere, and he's playing baseball in college, and he was just saying that, and I'm wondering, I'll like pick your brain about this. He was saying that he's like gotten ever since he went to college, he's now gotten so addicted to the gym, and I think there's this whole new wave of just everyone like there's just like this new gym mentality within the past couple years
Yeah.
that people are just so like dedicated to lifting. And it's funny because he was like, I was talking with him and he was saying, dude, like I started this intending to improve my baseball. Like my whole focus was to go in the gym so I, improve on the field. But now I'm just like find more passion in lifting.
Yeah.
Have you found that with like most people? Because I feel like I'm
with
seeing
everybody,
that.
dude. So like, let's talk about like a senior in high school male going into college.
Yeah.
The reason that you would ever think about it, because what kind of health problems could you possibly have other than if you were one of those kids smited with cancer? Like you're a healthy athlete or whatever.
Yeah.
So you think about, okay, I'm going to put on some muscle. When I go to this new college, this place I've never been to, I'm going to fucking get girls. Like I'm going to look better. Mm-hmm. And then you do that, and that happens. But then it's like, holy shit, I am more productive. Yeah. I'm happier. I'm more tired at night, able to go to sleep easier. Mm-hmm. All of this shit, like you go for the aesthetically pleasing and mentality of just getting it, partying, looking better, feeling good, and then it makes the rest of your life better also, and that's why you get addicted to it. Mm-hmm. Yeah, because it legitimately improves you as a person, not just that selfish like ego shit that you were doing it for in the first place.
Yeah.
It becomes way more real.
Yeah.
And then you get to a point quickly when you do get addicted to it that when you skip out or you're lazy or whatever, you actually feel like a piece of shit for skipping. Mm-hmm. And then you go back and you hit it harder. So it's like a never-ending cycle. Then you're forever in the gym and happy.
Mm-hmm.
That's cool.
Yeah, it's definitely, I completely agree with that synopsis of it.
Yeah,
for sure.
It adds a schedule.
Mm-hmm.
Like, okay, 1 hour a day, I'm going to do something.
Yeah. And then you wake up and you're 60-year-old one day and you can still jump off your roof.
Yeah, you have some fucking density to your bones. Mm-hmm. You don't break your hip every time you fall.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's another good one too. Like exposing your musculoskeletal structure to so much stress when you're young. Like when you get older like that, you're not brittle.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that
just hit the slopes forever, dude.
That just takes time. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, baby.
All right, Mace. Time to get in the gym.
I'm excited, dude. Later. I'm excited for you.
Yeah, I gotta go.
No,
I gotta go. I have been encouraged.
All right, well, I'm happy to introduce you to a new segment.
I'm excited for this one,
baby. Here we go. Here we go.
I'm so excited.
1, 2, 3.
Allegedly! Yeah. Fucking cue the pyros.
All right, Brother Mace.
This is all you.
Number 1. A cow isn't technically a cow until it's had one calf. Until then, it's called a heifer. I love the word heifer.
No.
You gonna just say allegedly?
Allegedly, no. Allegedly.
What makes you
wrong.
say it's allegedly?
Because it's a cow. You're born as a cow. It's not like. Oh, okay, wait, never mind. Maybe I'm wrong on this. I was about to use an example, and I was gonna say, well, a mom is a mom, and then until they have a kid, and I'm like, well, actually, they have a kid, and then they're a mom.
Right.
So it makes sense. I understand that if you compare it in that way, but like, you're born as a cow.
The reason that I agree with your allegedly slightly is because that's my distinction between male and female as far as the moo-moos go.
Mm-hmm.
Cow is female, bull male.
Yeah.
I wasn't aware of this whole heifer bitch.
Yeah.
But maybe it is.
I've heard
heifer
the term
sounds like masculine.
Yeah.
Heifer. He's a heifer.
It doesn't sound feminine.
Maybe it's because like until they have a kid, you're only as good as a bull. Like you just nut.
Yeah. Yeah.
You can't bear child.
But it kind of goes the other way too, because to me it implies like if you're buying a cat, if you're buying one of those creatures.
Yeah, we don't even know what to call it now.
Fuck.
Yeah, and you're like, is a heifer's meat worth more than a cow simply because the name exists? Like, it's a different thing. You know what I'm saying? So is a
I've
woman...
never seen no heifer wagyu.
That's what I'm saying. So does pushing the baby out of its cow vagina make its meat more tender or something? Because the existence of the separation in semantics is pointing to a difference in value, is what I'm saying.
I'm just gonna let me say this. Out of these fucking 300 allegedlys I've got, this is the one that I least thought we'd have a situation.
Dude, well, then something.
And this is throwing me.
I have
weird.
allegedly. Let's look at it this way. Bear with me. You have like, okay,
Epiphizing.
you're born. It's let's look at the trans community.
Okay.
You're born. You're born.
Please pull it in.
You're born as a guy. I'm a guy. Oopsies.
Yeah.
Happens every time.
We do it all the time.
I'm born as a guy.
Mm-hmm.
I want to become a girl.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you are born as a guy, and then at that point, you change your identity, and at that point, you want to be referred to as a girl.
Okay.
So you can say maybe it's the same way as a cow, where they are born originally as a heifer. Or they're not even a cow. They're a heifer, and then at that point, once they choose to change themselves,
So there's
There it
actually
In this comparison, this dude would have to shit a baby.
yeah, it's the one difference other than a personal choice. See, I keep thinking I'm like on a great metaphor, and then it just, dude, I'm like, oh, this is the one, dude.
tie it up. I'm gonna tie it up. I got this one.
Okay, so we're gonna have our first 50-50.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just saying it's weird that they call them two different things.
It is.
Think about if we, I guess we do call humans different things. Like she's a mom or she's a female, but not really. You know,
No, but they're still all the same thing.
like like a female human being is a woman, but a female cow, a female livestock animal that has had a female livestock animal that has had a child is a cow. One that hasn't had one is a heifer. We don't have that distinction for humans or really anything else.
No. So maybe it's just different. It's just maybe that is true. Maybe allegedly it's true because that's just like what it
But
is for
kind
them.
of woman to heifer is mother to cow.
Yeah, but she's still a woman
Right.
as a mom.
right. Yeah.
You can't be a cow and a heifer. You're one or the other.
You know, the best thing about this segment is I have a computer right here and I could Google.
No.
Is it not? But that's not how we do this.
That's not how we do it.
It's allegedly or not allegedly to us.
You guys make
Exactly.
the calls.
We take the Jewish approach to this. That's how they do it.
Okay, moving on.
That's another thing. I've never been around so many Jews. So many Jews in Boulder.
What do you think about them?
They're cool.
You think we didn't deduce that from
From your argument skills?
from Goldman Sachs and
Oh,
that?
yeah.
That's true. That's true.
I misused that word, by the way. After after analyzing the birthdays of 10 million married couples in England.
Okay.
Oh, wait, no, you could do that pretty easily. Researchers found no evidence of attraction or compatibility based on astrological signs.
That's not alleged. I'll let you answer.
Wait, can you say it one more time?
After analyzing the birthdays of 10 million married couples in England,
Yeah.
researchers found no evidence of attraction or compatibility based on astrological signs.
Are you saying allegedly that's true or like no, it's
I'm
He's
saying
saying
not
not allegedly. Like that's
known.
that is known.
oh
and it's hilarious how many people read their horoscopes every day.
Yes,
And
completely not allegedly, 100%. We had this talk. Remember, what's it, Bo? Remember when we had Bo on?
Yeah.
God, we went on a tangent about that, dude. Literally, like that's such bullshit.
that
if you're
shit was
gonna,
so funny.
that
when we
was
were talking
so
about
funny.
It, dude. Oh my god.
that was so funny.
He may have been one of the funniest guests we've ever had.
That was great. I haven't seen him in a long time. Where is he at now?
He's across the bridge. I see him on Instagram.
He's not at the pig anymore.
I
though.
do see him on Instagram still.
Yeah, he's out there.
Yeah, he
He's
gets
always
it.
rolling.
Mm-hmm.
He gets it
He's hanging.
on Insta.
He sent me a thing like a couple months ago. He was like, "Yo, follow this, my new brand. That's my new like homie's brand." And I was like, "Fuck yeah, dude!" I followed that shit.
Yeah.
It's like 6 something.
Damn, he didn't send us that.
No, I saw you followed it.
Really? I don't know.
Really in it for the
You're
cause.
supporting without knowing you're supporting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how much we like Bo, man.
That's right.
All right, next up. Ants yawn and stretch their 6 legs after they wake up.
Okay. Oh my god. You didn't read that.
You
just-
made that one up.
Did not make that up. I haven't started
You
that.
were giggling in your head.
No, I haven't started that where I interject Jaceisms. That is a good fucking idea, though, to sprinkle them in.
I
no,
thought you totally made that one up on
No,
the
I
spot.
I read that.
I know my answer. I'll wait on you.
Not allegedly.
I'm saying allegedly.
I'm kidding. Allegedly, dude.
Alright.
Come on.
That's like the cutest thing I've ever heard of. Oh, I got some good sleep.
I carried 3 million times my body weight, and I slept so good. Yeah.
Dude, I've never
This one's for the queen ant.
I've never heard anything that makes me think of ants as being cute except for that.
Yeah, you know, right?
Yeah. That's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Allegedly, because fuck.
Allegedly.
Yeah, dude. That's crazy if that's true. That makes me love ants.
Dude, how is that something they figure out? They just like microscope them.
Yeah.
And they're just like, there it was. I saw it. You just did it.
Golly.
Yeah, that's a good study. All right, next up. In Germany, men often celebrate Father's Day by hiking with wagons loaded full of beer, wine, and food, all of which must be fully consumed before the hike ends.
Oh.
That sounds like some shit I would do for
Yeah.
pledging.
Yeah.
Yeah. Not allegedly.
Yeah, not allegedly. That's
definitely
something
not.
a German would do.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
would do that.
That seems very American.
Yeah,
also,
it does.
I don't know,
especially
man.
like the food part.
I feel like Germany and America have a lot of similarities with like their eating and drinking habits.
Well, we
Yeah.
took barbecue from them.
Really?
Really?
I didn't know that.
They brought smoked meats over here.
Huh.
And we stole it and then just started shitting on them. With it.
Yeah. Like,
We're just way better at it.
come to Memphis and then talk to me.
Yeah.
Klaus.
Talk to me, Klaus.
Yeah, they're always eating. I feel like everything I see in a movie or something about a German, if they're always eating a fucking sausage.
Yep.
Some kind of smoked sausage.
A
Sausage?
schnitzel.
A Schnitzelbrot.
A Schnitzelbrot in Hagen. Of en Schnitzelteig in Hagen.
A Schnitzeltarten.
All right. On average, people with high IQs tend to drink more alcohol and are more likely to try drugs. Researchers suggest that it could be because intelligent people tend to be easily bored.
Saying this as an intelligent human
We
being.
all know the answer to that one.
Being a scholar myself.
That is a ridiculous claim, but not allegedly. We'll move on.
Yeah.
Orgasms can help clear a stuffy nose.
Oh, I know that's true.
Did you find out from a personal nut or you know?
I think I've just noticed, like, when you're sick and you relieve yourself, your nose clears up.
So when you're sick, you just constantly beat off?
Allegedly.
Yes. Yes.
That's the segment, right?
We'll see you guys next week.
That's great, dude. All right, next up, the human brain is less capable of making complex decisions when it's hot outside. More difficult to think when it's hot outside.
We're from Florida.
We're from Florida.
We function.
People are from
Yeah. What is hot? Also,
right.
yeah.
Yeah. People live in Brazil.
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty impoverished there.
Yeah. I don't know. I would think
The reason for Central America's third worldness is because it's so hot.
dude.
They can't make those decisions.
I mean, geographically speaking, the hotter it is, the lower the GDP.
Whoa.
Yeah.
This might be the most non-alleged thing that's been read on this.
Yeah,
so
like it's
far.
just a fact of life. They're just not thinking clearly.
We're just uncovering it.
Yeah.
What country that's sicko mode hot is advanced as hell?
Oh,
Because it's hot.
and like United Arab Emirates or whatever. That's a
Like Dubai?
yeah, Dubai, whatever. Is that
Yeah, that's just because they found oil. They just got lucky.
True.
But yeah,
But
no,
it's hot.
that is a.
But it's
yes,
hot.
I will give it to him. I mean,
But the idea was given to them via digging.
Via digging.
What they do to dig. They made the decision to dig.
no. So all right, Qatar, whatever, Dubai, maybe Egypt. Maybe not now, but they were pretty advanced at one
What
point.
when they were building the pyramids?
I guess, yeah.
I also heard there was an ice age.
Ah,
And a couple cool breezes happening.
yeah,
A couple north winds
Egypt was like freaking,
coming in.
They're
They're
a
like,
little
oh
chilly down
shit.
there.
Yeah.
We need
I'm so much more
helicopters.
clear.
Egypt was like Chicago, and is now. Was built the pyramids. I just felt the cool breeze. Come
Maybe
on.
we'll get a little warmer once we do.
Jesus.
A squared.
Oh my god. Guys, we're building like this. Let's build like this. Woo!
Oh my god.
Yeah, man.
Groundbreaking.
That's a big one. All right, not allegedly. Here we go. I got 3 left. Russia and Japan never formally ended World War II.
Oh.
I could see.
Formally. I feel like war becomes pretty informal pretty fast.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. I feel like you just kind of like you just know. Once you get a nuke on you, you're like, all right.
Well, the Russia thing I know is true because it carried on into the Cold War.
That's true.
But Japan, I mean, we nuked them twice.
Well,
I
we told Japan. Well, we didn't tell. We had that treaty with Russia, and then we nuked Japan, and we didn't even tell. We told like England and everyone else, but we didn't tell Russia, and that's what led to the Cold War. Stalin was pissed, dude. After that, Stalin was so pissed that we didn't tell him that we had nukes because they had no idea, and so we nuked Japan, and they were like, yo, like what the fuck? And that's what led into the Cold War because that's when the Red
Interesting.
Scare happened. Or no, the Red Scare was I think earlier, but that's like what the rise of like communism fear and led to the Cold War.
Interesting. I didn't know about that.
So I guess in that
And
sense,
we can agree that there aren't many handshakes reaching out from a just nuked,
Yeah. So I would,
which would be formal.
yeah, I would say probably not allegedly then.
I would say not allegedly.
I mean, it's tough to shake a guy's hand after you cut him off in traffic.
Yeah, he just.
So if that's the formal they're talking about,
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
I think
not allegedly.
Not
Probably.
allegedly.
not allegedly.
Not on this podcast.
But then we have a base in Japan though.
We have a couple.
Well, yeah, we have a couple We ain't got no bases in Russia,
Yeah.
so
Well, Japan knows we have nukes.
yeah, they do. Hey, can we build a base here, by the way?
For everyone else, it's just allegedly.
Yeah.
I haven't seen them.
Oh, bro.
A legend's a legend.
Jesus. Oh my god.
Okay, here we go. 2 left. Thomas Edison was so upset with his son's ineptitude in business that he offered him $35 per week if he would simply change his name.
Not allegedly.
Not allegedly.
You can't make that up.
That's too good.
That's
Not
too good.
That's
dude.
too good.
That sucks. Poor guy.
This man was so just disapproved of his kid
How stupid.
that it made it into our history books today.
So funny.
How dumb was this kid?
Oh,
Or he
man.
was just a huge asshole.
Yeah.
It's one or the other.
Exactly.
Probably the mix of the two.
Yeah, it's probably not a great family.
You have light
As a
because of
whole.
my father.
Okay, J was the last letter added to the English alphabet, not Z.
I mean,
I have no idea.
I don't know. I could see that being not allegedly.
Do I take this as a compliment or as an afterthought?
What?
So my name is Jace.
Oh.
When were you born? When were you born, Jace?
Get it all tie into the decision.
Let me see how this ties in. Year, birthday, or all the above. May 7th, 1997.
Yeah, I believe it happened on the 6th of 1997.
Yeah. Okay, I see what. Okay. I was like,
Your parents were just like,
I didn't read any dates. It's allegedly here.
So I would say, because J, the sound the J makes, you can use a G,
Here we go.
and you can
Yeah.
also use a CH, J, to say something really similar. And that was my thought for not allegedly for supporting that claim. But then when you think about Z, you could also kind of put like T and S together almost to make the Z sound.
I think it's more common for the use of like a J sound to be like one of those two.
The ch, what are the other
The
ones?
ch
Yeah.
and the G.
Yeah.
So I think I would lean maybe more towards that.
Towards the Z being, well,
The J being added later.
yeah.
Because then they were like, hey, let's just make it easier.
Yeah,
It was such a dead end. They're
Yeah,
like, we
they-
need another one.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
How many letters are in the alphabet? 27?
36? I don't know.
26.
I have no idea.
Can't remember.
I'm not gonna sit here and count them.
That's what a college
Can't
education.
count that. Right?
Yeah,
Yeah, call there's 3 fucking adults.
I'll OP.
26. I was right.
Nice. It seems like not a lot of letters, doesn't it?
Think about when it was 25.
We had to do something.
Fuck, we gotta make it even.
It's like we've done no innovation.
Jesus Christ, we got to do something.
Oh.
Oh gosh. Yeah, I'm gonna say not allegedly.
Not
because
allegedly.
Not allegedly.
Nice.
Yeah.
I agree.
Was that the last one?
That was the last one.
Nice.
I think we were pretty agreeable on all of those. Also.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Good.
those were good.
Thank you. Thank you.
I think of ants slightly differently now.
Yeah.
I really do.
Yeah, me too.
Every
That's-
time I'm
that's
gonna
super
get
weird.
bit by an ant, I'm just gonna be like, "Oh, poor guy was stretching this morning."
Yeah.
I wonder if he's tired still.
Yeah. Come here. I'm not gonna squish you. Go get you some rest.
Go get some yoga.
Yeah, go do some ant yoga.
How long are you in town for, Mason?
I leave Thursday morning, so Thanksgiving morning I leave to drive up to Nashville, see some family up there,
Okay.
and then fly out Sunday morning from Nashville back to Denver.
Oh, so your parents, you guys are driving up to Nashville to see fam?
Yeah, parents and I are driving up, and then my sister's flying in from Starkey, up to Nashville. We're gonna have a time, and then, back to Boco.
You flew here.
I flew here. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah. I flew here. I flew in Saturday.
Hell yeah.
Can we bleep stuff?
Sure. I'll just cut it out.
Oh, I was so goddamn high coming here. I was so high.
You think that I didn't know?
I was like, fuck. Dude, and it was funny because, dude, it's insane how much more like I've smoked since I've gotten there. Like,
Well, yeah, you can just...
He shakingly shook my hand.
That's so good. Hell yeah.
yeah.
Well, yeah, you can just go get...
Well, the thing is, so my best friend that I've met in college, he's the Greek guy. I love this guy. His name's Aleko Galandros. Oh no, sorry, Aleko.
No, I'm just going to
Oh.
clap this whole segment just in case
Okay.
we just take this out.
Oh well, this is continuing on. He's from London. He's like born and raised in London.
Mm-hmm.
Coolest kid you like. He's just cool. Like you just meet him and you're like, that's a cool kid.
The Europeans are cool.
And he's so funny. The man he's like one of the most worldly people I think I've ever met, by far. Like he just is like he's seen it all. And he's done it all. And he man's gotten fucking detained in an Ecuadorian prison for smoking weed on a roof.
Oh God.
Like shit. Like he's just like has these crazy experiences. But he was like. We were on the way. I drove him to the airport because we had the same like flight times, and he just whips this thing out. I was like, "Oh, you ever hit the White Widow?" And I was like,
The White Widow.
I was like, "Have you ever hit the White Widow?" And I was like, "White Widow, bro." We're in the shuttle on the way there, and he's like, "This will get you traveling." And I was like, "Let's do it, baby." And I was like, "I can't be that deep, like whatever."
Yeah.
I rip it a few times. We walk in. I'm like, we had to go separate terminals, and. We go through separate whatever security, and I'm like, fuck. I'm like in line, and I'm like, fuck, dude.
They know.
I'm like, everybody knows.
It's happened to me so many.
Everybody knows right now, and I just was like, it's like good thing I'm still in Colorado. Like I don't feel that bad, but like still, I was like, fucking poor Aleko. Like he has the thing on him. Like,
Yeah.
let's see if he gets through. He snaps me like 5 minutes later. I'm still waiting in line. He's like. The White Widow made it through, baby. And I was like, yeah, but Mason hasn't. And like, this is still going to be a mission, dude.
But you didn't have anything on you?
I didn't have anything on me, but I was just,
They're gonna blood test me.
I was,
Right? Dude, well, even when you have something on you, they don't have tester kits there.
Yeah.
And they don't fucking give a fuck.
no, they don't.
Like,
they don't.
so I'm going to Portland on the 2nd, and I haven't been smoking for like a year. Like, I've ripped a Delta 8 pen every few weeks.
Yeah.
Whatever. Literally like that.
Really?
I used to burn forever. Luckily, I just got a fat sack. And I'm literally just trying to build my tolerance back because every time I go to Portland, it's a fucking problem.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I have that fucking situation every time because I'm like, I'm getting on the plane. I got to smoke this because I'll always have a sack and I bring the sack back.
Yeah.
And then I'm paranoid baked with a sack.
Yeah.
Carry on.
That's even worse.
Every fucking time. Every time.
Yeah. And I knew the whole time, I'm like, Aleko's fucking fine. He's the most worldly, like, coolest cat. Like, he's just like, I was like, he's got it. Like, he'll be good. Mm-hmm. And he just snaps me. He sends me a video of him in the terminal. Like, we were in the same terminal. And we just went through separate security. He snaps me. He's just ripping the shit out of it in open. He's like, mate, come join me. And I just was like, dude, I'm still not through. And I'm like sketching so hard. And I got through and I was like, all right, it wasn't that deep. And
Yeah. Every time.
But yeah, flew in. Moral story: flew in for Saturday, and yeah, it's good to be back.
Been baked ever since.
Baked ever since.
Dude, Denver
actually, I haven't
Airport
here.
is so weird.
It sucks, dude. DIA sucks. It sucks.
I hate that place.
DIA is like the most just like, which is funny because like all my friends from Colorado, they're all like, it's like really not that hard. Like it's not that hard. Like it's like you just once you get it down, you get down. I'm like, yeah, dude, but like
It doesn't make sense.
it doesn't make sense just from like any other airport. It doesn't make sense.
What's the deal with it? I've never been to Denver.
It just, to put it simply, just the layout doesn't, like whoever designed it. It's
Really?
like, what the hell? Dude?
Do you know the stories
Why?
behind it though?
Oh, the amount of conspiracy theories and all the shit behind the airport is insane.
There's also this Bronco statue out front of the you've probably seen it, the Bronco statue on its hind legs. It has at night it has these red eyes that light up and it looks like a demon, dude. And it's they didn't even have the red eyes originally, but the dude, like the sculptor, the guy that was making it, it fell on him while he was making it. Killed him.
Yeah.
And so then they added the red eyes.
That's crazy.
Which is kind of weird, freaky. But but like the other conspiracy theories behind it, crazy.
Well, they went like $2 billion over budget when they were building it, and they think there's bunkers under it or something. Yeah.
Because you also think of, I mean, obviously, like, it's funny this whole like debate on whether like Colorado is like West Coast. It's dead center, but it's like has a West Coast vibe. You know, it definitely is West Coast vibe, but it's not West Coast. So I mean, you think geographically, it's pretty dead center. You know, you got major cities, LA and New York. If anything's going anywhere, it's gonna go there. Just pop those multi-millionaire fucks and place them in a bunker.
Yeah. Yeah. You got miles down to go. Just
A mile down.
Pop them in the Rockies. A mile down.
Exactly 1 mile down.
1 mile.
Mile High City
It's
for
a
a reason.
mile more than most got.
Mile more than we got.
Exactly.
We got a few.
Exactly a full mile more than we have.
That's so weird to think about. Like if we were standing next to Denver right now, if Denver was like 50 feet away and we were looking up at the city, it would be a mile above our
That'd be
our head.
wild.
That's so weird.
Have you like anytime you go to elevation, do you experience like there's just certain, obviously certain things elevation will do to you, but like same thing, like people talking about like drinking, like you can drink less and what, like did it ever affect you?
No, dude, not
Me
like
neither.
that. Not with the drinking thing. Maybe because I've been getting blacked on planes for like 10 years.
Yeah.
I don't know what it. Well, also like I'm from Oregon.
Yeah,
so
that's
that's
true.
like way more elevated too. Not that I was drinking when I was born until 10 years old, but still, it does something.
Yeah.
I definitely get from living at sea level for a very long time. When I go up there, I'm definitely have a thinner breath or whatever.
Yeah.
But as far as the alcohol and the weed affecting me,
Doesn't do it.
it doesn't seem like. Have you tried the H2O in the can?
Oh, I know you're talking about. No, I haven't tried it, but I know you're talking about because that was like
That's
it's a
interesting.
pretty like new company, isn't it? It's fairly
newer,
new.
yeah.
It's newer in relation to most things.
Wait, what
yeah,
is
2
this?
years ago. We actually have it here now. You
What
can
is
get it at
why?
Walmart.
H2O in a can?
Why
It's
do we have
literally
it here?
oxygen in a can,
Oh,
and you just buy it, and then you just.
interesting.
It's like hitting our O2 cans at work to
Literally.
make sure they're working good. Which is the best.
They're working.
So I've seen people do reviews of it and stuff online. They're like, "Oh, I don't feel any better," or whatever. It
Yeah.
makes a difference when you're at elevation.
Yeah.
I
Oh,
got
yeah.
one just for the fuck of it, and I ripped it.
I should get
this-
one. I'll get one when I get back because
No,
I've
yeah, it's
never
cool.
done it, and it seems like, yeah. I mean, because at this point I've gotten so like accustomed to just the elevation,
Right.
and I mean,
Yeah, we're like right now we're breathing like less than 30% O2, and you're getting like 89 or whatever from that can.
Yeah. It definitely does make a difference for sure. There's no
Yeah.
way it doesn't. How high are the Appalachian Mountains, whatever they're called? How high are they?
12.
12,000.
So I think I was.
No way.
Yeah, no. I think I was.
Way too much.
I mean, maybe.
I was hanging-
maybe I'm not like I don't know enough about.
I wanted
that,
to
but-
say I was around 4,700 feet.
No, yeah, there's no way it's 12,000 because in Colorado, the whole big thing in Colorado is the 14ers, 14,000 peaks. There's
I
not
know.
like the
And I did that bowl, and that's why I was saying it wouldn't be that crazy. Oh yeah, 6,600.
yeah.
Okay, so I was around.
It's about half.
Damn, so I was going hard over there. Dude. I wasn't ripping out too either. I was ripping fireball.
Helps me breathe.
Fuck yeah, dude. What about these pussy ass mountains?
I was.
Fucking hills they are.
I was hanging around 4,700 feet. Well, about 30 minutes before this, I was driving to North Carolina for some crazy reason, and I had.
You should just say just some crazy reason. Don't
Yeah,
worry.
Don't worry about it. So I needed a Jewel. So this was a long time ago when they had the Jewel. So I got the starter pack. Hadn't ripped a Jewel in like 24 hours. So I'm around 4,500, 4,700 feet up this hike that I really wanted to do. And I was feeling kind of weird or whatever, but I like stopped, ripped the Jewel really fat, and tunnel like straight up tunnel vision to like this big. Had to like
Yeah.
sit down. And I was like,
Yeah.
this is it. Like this might be it for me. 4,700 foot, and it was not good.
The only time I had the first time experience really like altitudes fucking me was actually last weekend. We had our formal in Crescent Butte, which is right beside Aspen.
Yeah.
And for like fraternity formals there, we rent out a whole entire like ski chalet and like resort for a weekend, and you just party. It's so fun. It's so fun. And but that elevation is higher than Boulder. I mean, it's up there. Damn. It's actually Crescent Butte is the third highest city in America. And
How high is it? You know?
you'd have to look that up. I can't remember. It's high though.
I can't spell that.
Crescent
What?
Butte? Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, but that was the first time I was like,
It was getting you a little
yeah,
bit.
it got me.
So you literally haven't skied yet or boarded?
No, I haven't. I've been
So-
too busy, dude. I really want to.
Damn, it's gonna get you.
Oh, it's gonna get me.
It won't get you too bad though, but you'll feel it.
No, but like I've been up in the mountains.
But it
I've been
feels
up.
good,
I've
like,
been up in
to-
the mountains a good amount, for sure. I've been up in the mountains a good amount. So like where I've been at that altitude, now it's fine.
Dude, I think about like the last time I went to Disney World, I was clocking in 25,000 steps a day, maybe 20,000 average a day, right? And there is morbidly obese people that go and do that shit, and they're clocking 20 a day too, probably close, right?
Just half your time.
Quadruple what they do every day in their life.
Yeah.
Or double.
And I'm like, damn, dude, good for like. Most of them must die, right, or come close to it, or feel like they're going to.
Oh yeah.
But that's at sea level. Still, even at sea
They're
level,
just trying to
it's
get
pretty
to the
crazy.
teacups,
like, I'm
baby.
exhausted at that, and I'm a very, very fit person, and I'm like, fuck, like I need to go to bed.
Yeah,
like
my
I'm ready to go to
legs.
bed and lay down. My legs are kind of sore.
Yeah.
They can't do that shit up top, dude.
No.
No way.
They're dropping after 5 if they're up top.
It weeds them out. It's like an oasis up there.
Yeah.
There aren't any. There are not many of them.
Yeah, I believe it.
There really aren't. Like that's actually one of the sickest things. We eliminated them.
They're not fucking with that.
No,
They're
dude.
eliminated.
Yeah. 8,900 feet, by the way, is how high that place is.
What?
Crescent Butte.
Crested Butte?
Yeah. I looked it up.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I'll get you.
It's pretty high.
That's high. That's higher than I've ever been.
It's high in terms of just like,
Like
an
double.
actual like town being there. It's pretty high.
Dude, we're so happy you're back in town. I hope we see you again before you leave. Anything you want to say to your ex-family?
Like, don't word it like that. You guys will always have a special place in my heart.
I got one more.
Yeah.
It's it's Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. You got to each name something we're thankful for.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah.
You go first, Mason, on the spot.
I'm thankful for. Actually, it's funny. I had this conversation with my parents, right before I left here, because I was like, I was so stoked for this. I'm thankful for you guys because I also have a gun pointed to my head behind me. No, okay, I'm thankful for you guys because I remember starting this podcast with you guys, and I still to this day credit the reason one of the reasons I'd made the decision to go to Colorado and go to school out there because I did this. Because I mean, like, I've always had the interest in filmmaking and videography and video editing, like that's always been my shit, but I didn't really test those boundaries and like really like push myself until I did the podcast. And once I was doing the podcast, I was like, oh shit, I can actually like do this for a living. Like there's job opportunities and people needed for this.
Yeah.
And at the same time, I was finding my passion for music industry and like shooting live music and stuff. So,
Hell yeah.
I'm thankful for you guys. I'm thankful for this podcast and my family.
Yeah.
So
family.
still my family. So yeah, that's what I'm thankful for. I'm very thankful for you guys. I love you guys.
Yeah,
I
man.
love you too,
dude.
man.
We're thankful
Thank
for you
you.
too.
He's like, I'm thankful for Pooley.
Around the table.
I'm thankful. I'm thankful for people who watch this because it's like I think it's like a natural human desire to be heard. You know, everyone likes to think that they're being heard, like what they're saying. So people who watch this give me that satisfaction of like, oh, like, you know, if I say something, someone will hear it.
Yeah,
So that's good.
Okay, I like that.
I like that
Yeah.
too.
I'm thankful for. What am I thankful for?
Don't think too hard now.
No, I'm thankful for. I have incredible friends, and I am also thankful for my ability to vet people to make sure that those friends were awesome. Just kidding. It has nothing to do with me. I've run into people in my life that are incredible, and I haven't even had to do much vetting because people like you guys are amazing. And for gonna sound douchey, but having a healthy body.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And because sometimes you just get fucking smited with that shit, man.
Health is wealth.
And some days you don't want to go to the fucking gym, but some people can't go to the gym.
That's true.
and that's a big thing to be thankful for. And of course, thankful for you guys. Whole
Always.
Twice a Week fam is super thankful for you guys. Thank you for watching the pod. Thank you for subscribing to our channel. We're Twice a Week.
Let's have a chat.